It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles today. The 17th annual Los Angeles, Italia Film Fashion and Art Festival is kicking off, and at the Chinese Theater 1 p.m. the movie Il Sorpasso, directed by the legendary director Dino Risi, starring the one and only mattatore of the global cinema Vittorio Gassman, is opening a movie festival which is both a showcasing of the most recent productions and a tribute to legends such as Vittorio Gassman, but also Dante Spinotti, who's going to be honored at the Italian Institute of Culture next Friday, as well as the two of the three Italian nominated people, Enrico Casarosa, wonderful animation director for Luca, produced by the Disney Pixar, and also Massimo Cantini Parrini, the wonderful costume designer for the movie Cyrano by Joe Wright. The third and the most, the one that created me a lot of emotion is my hometown fellow Paolo Sorrentino, who's actually going to be with us tomorrow at 6:30 at Chinese Theater for showing the movie The End of God. Thank you so much to Lisa Tabak to make it happen, and also he's gonna accept awards and make a Q&A after the screening. But today we're starting, and I have the privilege to have with me two big players. One Italiano 100%, like Gianni Nunnari, metti il telefono in orizzontale Gianni, and the other one is Mark Canton, the honorary president of Los Angeles, Italia, but also of Ischia Global and Capri Hollywood. Gianni, Mark Canton, that in America they call Cantonioni, is becoming more Italian than you.
Lucky him. In the meantime, in the meantime, I don't know if you can be, I'm not Italian, I'm Roman.
Okay. Phenomenal. I am
right.
literally 1 mile away from the stadium, and I didn't even remember that is happening this. What's the score, Roma Lazio, at this time?
3-0, yes. 3-0, and it's a fantastic game. And obviously, I get a phone call during the game, and before I go and play tennis, from who? From Pascal and Mark Canton. Typical.
So, 3-0 for who? For Lazio?
For Rome.
This was a provocation. So this is a very good day for the big one, Mourinho.
Yeah, big. Incredible game, really.
And Mark Canton is a sort of Mourinho of cinema, or not?
Thank you, yeah. I accept. So I just want to say, it's very good that Gianni established that he's Roman, because in these serious times, you really have to know where you come from, more than ever. So bravo, Gianni, bravo, Pascal, and we miss you. Believe me, we miss you.
Well, thank you so much, but now you have a new Nunnari fellow in town. It's the young son of Gianni. I'm so happy that he finally could have a baby boy. So the Nunnari will be...
Grazie, Pascal. Grazie. Thank you very much. Yes.
I have a big gift for him. What's his name?
Alexander John, for the friends AJ.
All right. Well, you look like Santa Claus with this beard. Do you want to emulate Mark Canton?
I know.
No, we're all good.
I'm always trying to look like Mark Canton, yeah.
So, guys, you should
Gianni and I have been working this year very closely together on several projects. And the truth, we are, for years, we've been battling through the pandemic and other obstacles. And now we are moving forward with a number of really incredible movies that we won't talk about today, but in the next year, you may want us to get dressed up and get a little trophy again. We're very excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I would like to remind to our audience that the two of them, Gianni Nunnari and Mark Canton, did one of the masterpieces of the action movie, such as 300 that launched in the global market Gerard Butler, Rodrigo
Right.
Santoro, Michael Fassbender, and is one of the movie that was the top box office, no?
Yes, it was fun. It was really, it was the first of what became a kind of cinema that hadn't been done before. So we're always proud of it. Now we're on to our new adventures together. But more important for this call, I think we want to shout out again to Paolo Sorrentino and everyone involved in Italian cinema about how impactful their work is this year. And Paolo's movie really reminded me of so much of everything I love about Naples and Italy and incredible, we're all looking in these very hard times for things that make us emotionally connected. And the hand of God certainly did that for me.
So Gianni, you
Sì, Pascal.
you are in America for a long time already, and you always been dreaming to become what you became. You worked hard to make it, and I can tell that you are more Americano than Mark Canton, who is an Americano that want to be an Italiano. Why always an Italiano want to be Americano and an Americano want to be an Italiano?
No, honestly, I don't want to be Italian. I don't want to be American. I actually don't like all this. We live in a different century, and not to become somebody who's preaching about which country I am. Obviously, I left Italy when I was 24, and now I'm 62, which means I spent more time. Actually, it's not in America, in California, than the time I spent in Italy, even though I'm so still a deep Roman guy. You're right. I am very American, obviously, for because I live here for a long time. But the first 24 years of my life are like solid as the statue of Julius Caesar in Rome. That's how I see it. So the only real reason is like I'm really upset at Europe and at what's going on there. I'm talking about it, and Mark knows me. You know me also very well. This is a shame, and it needs to stop. I'm only going to say this.
Right. And we concur.
Mark, what do you want to add about it?
Yes. Well, I just want to say again, now tonight I understand that the opening night of the LA Italia, you have Bernie, you have Bernie Hiller replacing the legend Pascal Vicedomini. I don't know. I hope that he does a good impersonation, but let me be very clear. Until you come back, I'm not coming back because
No, no.
there's nobody like you. There's nobody like you. And that's because you really created and cracked the code for this kind of network. And the reason I love Italy so much is because you gave me a real sense of familia there. And it always stays with me. So I have you to thank for that passion. And I have Italian cinema to thank for reminding me about the whole last 50 plus years of really powerful, important filmmaking. And unfortunately, as Gianni was alluding to, when you go back and look at a lot of the serious Italian films made since World War II, it's shocking that some of those earlier films could fit right into our society now. That's a shame and shocking and unacceptable.
So, Gianni, how was the last year for you in terms of cinema? The balance between quality and oh, we have also an Oscar winner, Nick Vallelonga. Hello, Nick.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
And
Hey,
so,
Nick.
Hi.
Gianni, I was asking you what is the for you your opinion the last year of cinema. Consider we are approaching the Oscar between quality and of course audience. It seems that the pandemic really created a bigger gap between quality and box office because it seems that the only movie working very well now, the blockbusters, are the superheroes.
Well, I think is like that from long time. The audience 4-0. By the way, I'm sorry, guys. 4-0.
For
Unbelievable.
zero
Anyway,
Roma.
no, no. Anyway, no. Going back to your, I'm sorry. Going back to your question. Yeah, the audience is, it's a new audience. The system of how we watch entertainment is different. So it's COVID. It's like it was the perfect storm for the theater situation. But like Sony is showing, is that if you try to push for incredible and try to find quality, the audience still goes. Um, and that's what us producers always like, to see the theaters full of people following a story on a big screen. But for what concern us privately, even during COVID, we were reading books, developing material, and doing what we usually do, hoping that the world will come back close to what it was, or better.
Mark,
Cinema, the cinema will not. Unfortunately, I mean, the way it is, it's like Steven Spielberg said yesterday about Squid Games. It was a game changer. And the truth of the matter is, I personally don't see a rebalance. Even if we come out of the pandemic and this horrific, unacceptable war, I think we'll continue to see these event movies, some of which Johnny and I are going to put there in movie theaters around the globe. But other movies like Coda, which is on Apple Original, our friend and the Ischia winner Patrick Waxberger's movie, which won the Producers Guild last night. Bravo! And if you see that, and if you see Jane Campion's movie, The Power of the Dog, these are the two likely Oscar winners. And really, you could watch each of them, no offense, on your phone, and you would still have the same experience. That's how I feel about it. And I think that that's where the the distinction is now. You don't, and it's unfortunate, but it's the distinction. If you're gonna, the bigger your TV, the more you're gonna watch football, like Johnny is. You could watch Coda at the same time in your hand while you're watching a football match on a 65-inch television, and certainly if you're going to go see Spider-Man, you do that in the theater.
what you think, Nick?
Well, that's a big issue, and I'm a I'm a movie guy. I love going to the movies, as I think we all do. So I'm 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 more hoping that things will come back. There's nothing like the movie going experience, and and I know that for the most part, it has been the big blockbuster type action movies that are getting people in the theaters. But I think the experience of seeing a drama, a horror. I went to see a little indie horror movie last night called X, and the theater was packed, sold out. So there's still people wanting that experience. People always you need to get out of your house. I remember when I'm old enough, obviously, when video first came out, they said it's going to kill kill the movies, and it did for a while. Oh, you could watch movies at home, blockbuster movies. Then Mark made Batman, the new Batman with, and people go out again. So I think it's the same thing. I think, like Mark said, we get out of this ugly, ugly war that's happening. We get people back in normal life. I think people will start going to the movies again because there's nothing like it. You can a first date for kids is still going to a movie. Families still want to go to the movies. I mean, The Godfather reissue, and I know it's The Godfather, but seeing that on a big screen again, what an amazing, amazing experience. So I'm hoping that we can go back. Like a Green Book that I did, would that be in a movie theater now? Maybe not. Maybe Mark's right.
Maybe
Maybe
not.
that's the type of movie
That
that would
you
just
know, Nick and
that
I are working on a
right.
movie together now too, Pascal. That Nick wrote and is going to direct. So I don't know if you know that, but
No,
so
I'm
we've talked
glad.
about we talk about that a lot. Yes. So
Yes,
but
and the
you
big
don't
issue
know
with that with
when I made with Jennifer Aniston in 2014 the movie Cake, and that movie now would be a streaming movie. You know, it is what it is, but I think all of it is okay. You just have to um still what we want to do is good stories well told, you know, and that's still what you want to draw people forward. Again, Johnny and I are very proud. We know you are, Pascal, of Patrick's movie because he's one of us, and it doesn't really matter. It's just very odd when you come to Hollywood, whether you're Johnny Nunnari or Nick Vallelonga or Mark Canton, and you come to Hollywood and you dream about being in the movie business, and then you see the movie that could win the Oscar is an Apple original, not a Warner Brothers picture, not a Paramount picture, not a Sony. It really is a reminder of how much the times have changed, and I find it sad in a way. But it doesn't make the work less. It's just sad, you know. It's just we seem to have we've had a real change.
Well, Gianni, what's your opinion about it?
It's very simple. Look, I don't think of to make a good movie. It's like saying I'm going to do a good bottle of wine. Wherever they sell it, you can buy Coca-Cola in the supermarket, in a 7-Eleven. You can order from Amazon. So I think that the important is to focus, or at least that's how I do it. I focus on the story and I focus on making
Right,
a good product. Then the
right,
distribution of the product, it I think should be an option of who wants to buy it. If you want to see it at home, you'll see it at home. If you want to see it in the theater, I'm not like gonna order and discriminate and be a dictator how you're gonna watch a product. Come on, guys.
Yes, but I think that the problem now is so many movies
The
are
problem
not
now is Ukraine with Russia.
okay.
right. That's the
Yes,
problem.
but this is another program. This is another page. We are talking about cinema, Gianni, not
No, but
about
I want
war.
to go there. I want to go and fight and solve the problem.
Well,
Yes.
So you need to
But you
help
know
me.
why? But you know why, Pascal? In truth, I just want to say this. If you look back to the movie heroes that we've all believed in, this is a way that we get stimulated. It's like James Bond, or he mentions Batman, Nick. You wish sometimes that these people that you believed in were heroes could go and deal with the madness of the world. It is always connected for many of us to our movie heroes. The difference between right and wrong. That's why we always
Well,
root
that's
for
what
the
I'm saying.
heroes.
Pascal is very important, Mark, because Pascal has an audience. Pascal talks to many people, and the way that we need to use this communication is about to stop this war. See a lot of
Right.
program, news, journalists. They talk about what Putin wears and what Zelensky saying. And I'm only saying, if I had the power, just you go there and you stop. You need to stop both sides. You know, you can't let two people arguing. Meanwhile, it's costing the life of hundreds, thousands of people. That's what I'm saying.
The
Anyway,
Chinese
let's go
premier
back to.
said that the problem with the tiger has to be solved by who created the problem. So means that
Yeah, but
the Chinese saying that America has a responsibility on this. Well, it's incredible. I
yeah,
mean,
he didn't say America. Hold it, Pascal. We're not going to have a political argument. He didn't say America. He said everyone in NATO and everybody together except for China or Russia. So let's keep it real. He's not rooting for anybody other than for China. But anyway, I'm just happy that you're still doing the LA Italia. I'm sorry that we're not all there, and we do look forward. If all four of us are in Ischia this summer, what a gift that would be.
yes,
Yes.
exactly. Nick, so can you tell us more about the project you're doing with Mark Canton?
We're doing a project. It's a crime movie about called Westies about the Irish gangs in New York in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's sort of an epic story, and that's the issue Mark and I have. It's a big story. It's a big script. It's like it's an Irish Godfather or Goodfellas. And the question is, will this work as a movie again, or is it something that we have to do streaming? But I think the first issue with Mark and I is getting quality, getting the best actors, making the best project, and then we see how it's distributed or how it gets out. But it is
I
an
was
issue
very,
these
very
days.
honored that Nick asked me to join him on his journey. Yeah.
Well,
And Gianni,
Mark,
what is
I don't want to embarrass him. I don't want to embarrass Mark, but he's an iconic man, iconic producer. It's an honor for me to know him and the opportunity to work with him. That's why I went to him first. So I think as a team, we can make a good project, and he's sort of my godfather on this, and we're putting it together.
Gianni? And what is the project you're
See,
doing with Mark Canton now? We expect a big deal as it was
Big.
three-handed.
Yeah, we got a big one.
well, me and Mark, we have an entire lineup of stuff. Hopefully, we'll get one out of this, which is always that would be great. I guess the one that is the closer that you know me, it's very difficult for me to say what can get made. Just I can get it out of my mouth, but I think that we have a bunch of stuff. Like I said, the one that is in soft progress to production, it's a big sci-fi at Sony.
Big. Yeah.
I don't think I can say more than that. We have a great young directors. I can say that we which we both love very much. We are so happy and satisfied. It's a pleasure to work with. He's a guy called a Welsh, I think, origin
Yeah.
filmmaker by the name of Rhys Thomas.
Right.
Great, great.
So
And he,
we're
yeah,
working
he's
close with
he,
Tom Brotman and Sanford Panich to push this project to the principal photography by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. Now I talked, so it's never going to happen, but it's okay.
Come on, you talked and Roma's winning 4-0. It's okay.
So
Yeah,
we bring good luck. We bring, so
that's right.
Right.
Mark, what is the key of the success of this event, such as Los Angeles, Italia, Capri, Hollywood, Ischia Global? I remember that Gianni Nunnari, when I started in 1995, he was very skeptic about we're gonna make it. because I mean, he said, "Why do you make an event across New Year's Eve in Capri? I mean, you're never gonna succeed." This year we celebrated at the San Carlo Theatre in Napoli the 26th annual Capri Hollywood, and this year we celebrate the 17th Los Angeles, Italia, and in the summer will be the 20th Ischia Global, and of course you are all invited. What is the key of the success of these events?
I think the key is that you have global talent. You have talent from all the areas of the arts, not just limited to any one area. And you set an environment in which people are very, very comfortable, and they feel the history of Italy and its art, and they also feel the strength of that relationship and familiarity with others. And you know, the thing that I think has carried it forward is the number of ongoing friendships that have developed from actually being there. You really feel that in the last 2 years, where so much of our life has been on Zoom rather than in person. The feeling of being together again is very motivating, and I feel like that's people.
No,
Look,
well
Nick
said,
went this year.
Mark.
Yeah,
Mark, really well
yeah.
said. I think Pascal, which you know, I'm very stingy with compliments, including to myself, but Pascal really deserves a lot of rewarding analysis about the fact that he really built something which is unique. How and why is unique? It's a very casual festival. But out of that festival, first of all, the location is incredible. So this island of Ischia is probably one of my favorite, I have to say. It doesn't have any pomposity of being such a snob location. Actually, it's so simple. It's like really going back in the past, and you have wonderful nights. And like Mark said, it is an encounter of people that they are trying to make movies, and they all get together and they're close to each other. So there's not this something that you know, guys. I'm not a pro for. Is that there's not this red carpet exclusivity only for certain numbers of famous audience or filmmakers. You know, so that's I think what is unique. So God bless you, Pascal. Keep doing what you're doing. And now I'm gonna go back to my soccer game and my tennis match.
So thank you to you, Gianni. You can leave us. I want just a few more minutes of Mark and Nick. So
Bye,
give
Nick. God bless you too.
Bye.
Ciao, Mark. I'll see you. I'll see you later.
Ciao.
Bye.
See you
love to
tomorrow.
Ciao.
AJ. Give a kiss to your son, and tell him I have a
Do.
big gift.
Will do. Ciao.
So
Ciao.
also to Caterina, of
Ciao.
course. So Nick, how helpful
Ciao.
were for you this festival in order to create friendship and work?
Well, I think that's part of it. I think you like a host at a dinner party almost. But your dinner party happens to be bigger. You select some very interesting people to put at the table, and I think the key is everyone there in all your events are so nice and open, and friendships come out of it. And like I'll take Mark for example. We from your festival, we're working on something together, and to me that's a dream. So you have managed, you have a way to bring people together, and all your festivals are so warm and happy and fun. But the atmosphere is one that people, you can get to know people. And I never thought about your festivals to get work out of it. I was just honored to be there. Um, but one thing leads to another when you have like-minded people. And it's great that you're back here. Last year, you left me by myself here in LA to do it, and it was still fun. It was small but fun. But now you're back in a big way, and I think it's important for film that you're back.
So,
Right.
Mark, what do we want to say to the people to invite them to join the Chinese theater? 50 movies from today, 1 p.m. until next Saturday, 8 p.m. and then the Oscar, and then of course
I think
big sorry
that
sorry
people.
1 minute, big honorees. Paolo Sorrentino tomorrow, today Riccardo Scamarcio and Benetta Porcarolli, Valerio Zanoli. Then on Friday, Dante Spinotti, Massimo Cantini Parrini, Enrico Casarosa, and many, many more talents. Alessandro Pondi, Clementino, Michele Ragno, many, many more. So they can check the program on losangelesitalia.com. What you say to the audience to join
I'd
us?
say to the audience that all the things we've been discussing are possible. Everyone now is coming back out. Everyone is being intelligent. Nobody's setting the rule if you wear a mask or you don't wear a mask. You have to decide for yourself. But it is safe to go out. There's a lucky component always with this festival before the Oscars, and great talent always shows up. And for the audience, it's that thrill of seeing this level of talent and hearing them and watching their work in person, rather than just wishing you could. So this gives the opportunity to reignite yourselves with the ability to actually go into that movie theater we've all been talking about, and see great work by Italian masters, and also to see the people again and feel that part of life that we have been very shut down with for too long.
And you, Nick, what do you say in order to invite people to join Chinese theater and also the platform mymovies.it and eventive.org?
Well, I think film lovers who want to get back, or even if they want to watch from home, this festival is always special, and you're going to see a lot of great filmmakers, people that are nominated for the Academy Awards this year, people that are making exciting new films. You show sometimes some older films, new films. It's great for the film lover. It really is made for people who love the movies, and it's such a great eclectic mix. Come on out. You're going to see many great people and also many great films this week. It's
Right.
very exciting that you're back. That you're back this week.
Thank
Yeah,
you
and
so much.
thank
What
you
is
so much, Pascal.
what do
We
you say,
love you and
Mark?
we miss you.
Thank you so much. And so join
Yes.
the Chinese theater today and until Saturday, March 26. Mark Canton, a great Italiano. Nick Vallelonga, a super Italo-Americano. Enjoy.
Ciao.
Thank you. Ciao.